So, good evening. Welcome back to another channel. And tonight I'm going to do my post press conference reaction. And if you like my videos, if you leave comments in the box and also like and subscribe, and hopefully I will get back to you as soon as I can. Get this channel sorted. Now, tonight we lost 2-0 against an Arsenal side who won that great, but at the end of the day, they were a better team. But once they scored the first goal, then it's game over. But I know Kieran Clark's pass was a tired one, but at the end of the day, we got punished for it, no matter what. But he had a good game after all. So it could have been better if Cowell had taken one of those chances. And unfortunately, it just wasn't to be. But he had a good game. But I'll do my player ratings tomorrow, so hopefully it'd be good marks for a couple of players, but I haven't decided yet, but there you go. And like I said, I'm going to my press conference post reaction. So these are what people come out and say. Steve has said this bit. Also on the players as well. And the first one I'm going to put to is Miles Stainford, or Starford, whatever you want to call him. It just gets opposite end. So this is the one that's coming from Miles Starford from the Shields Gazette. And his thoughts were, I thought that was a spirited performance for Newcastle, who had to defend well. They've also had spells on the front foot, but they didn't have enough quality in the final third of the pitch. That's been the problem. That's what I've been seeing for quite a while now. And the players just don't believe in themselves, taking the chances as which comes their way. It's a shame because they've got good players at the club, and Steve Bruce is holding them back. Again, apart from Andy Cowell, who else took the shots to Anita apart from him? Couldn't think of anyone in a minute. Shame, but I'll go on. The best chance of the game fell to Cowell, and he unfortunately couldn't take it. Newcastle did well to take the game to extra time, but they had no response to going behind. But I thought we looked knackered at the end of the day once the first goal went in. Kieran Clark, of all people, I thought he had a good game on this, but he did a tireless pass, which unfortunately got punished for when Smith Rowe opened the scoring. And then Aubameyang finished it off from another poor defending. So at the end of the day, we've got out to a very good team, but it wasn't that great. But like I said, we took one of those chances. We might have gone through the next round of the FA Cup. But it is what it is. We'll move on to the next game, which is a huge game on Tuesday. So if I just scroll down a little bit as well and see what Steve Bruce has to say on players. And this is Liam Kennedy from the Shields Gazette. Steve Bruce, who said, I have no win in 7. Discussing recent run of results, the BBC said, I've found positives in the last 4 games. It has been difficult, but there are plenty. We are trying to get higher up the pitch and created more chances. I haven't seen the stats properly, but my guess is I think you only had 2 shots on target. Oh, 1 shot and 1 off. And that's not good enough, mate. That's not good enough. And he's telling us that we've been positive and also been creating chances. Well, to me, I just think it's been the same, Steve, because at the end of the day, 7 wins, well, 7, no wins in 7, 2 wins in the last 11 games. Well, that's not good enough. I just think it's shocking. That is relegation form. And if you lose on Tuesday, then I hope Mike Ashley sees the sense and sack us, because at the end of the day, it's just not good enough. And scoring goals has been a major problem of late. 1 goal in 5 games, not good enough. And that needs to be changed quickly. Otherwise, we could be in a relegation dogfight. And from Liam again, Steve Bruce and Andy Cowell, I thought Andy did fantastically well. A goal would have topped it off for him. We had a tough run fixtures coming up, but we dusted ourselves down and we go again, starting on Tuesday, which is a huge game. And how important that game is going to be. And also he added, when you come here, you got to take your chances. You won't get lots. You had the opportunity and didn't grasp it. It could have went either way. We just really missed chances. Yeah, Mr. Carroll, listen, the first one you should have put away. The second one, I have to admit that Lennon made a great save. Double save. And Bruce has gone on, talking about Elliot Anderson. I thought he did well today. He's only 18-year-old. And listen, he just didn't feel himself faced. I think he's going to be a cracking young player in the future. And this is what he said about the kid. I thought the kid was very, very good. He's been knocking on the door for a while now. So it's good to see. He's got a big future ahead of him. Let's hope so. And let's hope we get some more games. In fact, he did more than the hapless Joe Linton. Seriously, man. He did more than that. I don't know what happened in the first half, but Joe Linton went on like a halfway line, did a run. He was absolutely so slow. And he just didn't have a clue. Passed it Almiron, the cross came in and it was blocked, and it went lost there. And then he got on to his captain, Jamal Lascelles. He said he came off because of fatigue. With all the problems we've got, we left a few at home, and hopefully they'll be ready for Tuesday and we can freshen up the team. To be quite honest with you, in the first half, it was way off the pace. And he was lucky for me to be staying on the pitch for that crude tackle on Wilcock. I think it was Willock. Or it might be Reece Nelson, one of the two. But it was a crude tackle. Maybe it was off key. Maybe he's off the pace. But I didn't think he had a good first half, if I'm honest with you. Do you know what I mean? But that is the way it is. That's how Steve Bruce does. He just brings them in straight away and do not look fit. That is the problem. So tell us what you think, guys. If you leave a comment in the comments in the section, and also like and subscribe to my channel. And I'm trying to get up what Steve Bruce has been saying after the game. If I just get up to a second. Because basically he's come out after the game and he's just get this up for you. There you go. Right. This is what Steve Bruce have to say after the 2-0 defeat against Arsenal. Which, to be fair, I think he defended quite well in parts, especially in the second half, we were much better. But once the first goal went in, it's game over. So this is what Bruce have to say after going 2 goals. You have to take your chances which comes along. We had the opportunity in the final few minutes and didn't grasp it. As a cup tie, it could have gone either way and really missed chances, like I said that earlier on. Also, he said, I thought Andy did fantastically well. And I read all of that anyway. But at the end of the day, we lost by 2-0. Now, what we need to do now is turn those little bit of positives into wins. Excuse me. We must go on Tuesday against Sheffield United and absolutely put on a show, because Sheffield United haven't won a game at all this season. Right? Let's be real about it. And the fact of the matter is, if we lose that game, then I think Ashley, in my opinion, has got to make a decision. And until then, unfortunately, we're going to be in shit street, because you cannot win a game for love or money. You cannot create, and he's still playing this 5-4-1. And I heard rumours he's going to play the same formation, 5-4-1 formation. And I just don't want it to happen. You should have a go and go for it. I got fan feuds. Good evening, you legend. I wish I was a legend, yet, but give us a couple of months, I'll be a legend on this thing. But yeah, what can you do? I think I've done a new layout on the press conference, the action and stuff, instead I have to read it out from my laptop. So tell us what you think, guys. Can we win on Tuesday against Sheffield United? Or what the tactics are going to be? But I'm going to do another preview of the game on Monday. I'm hoping to get a Sheffield United supporter to come on and chat to a Sheffield United fan and speak about the season, the manager, and what's gone wrong this season. And let's hope on Tuesday we get 3 points. But I'm going to wrap this up very quick. I'm going to have a guest on Tuesday night, and it's James from Toon Army TV. And that should be great. And I'm going to wrap it up, and thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy your night and the weekend, and I'll be back on another channel hopefully tomorrow Monday. And until then, are we the lads?